It is that time for my response to a tweet. And today's tweet says, Trump is running circles around Hillary, and that's why the DNC is rigged the system. Oh, I'm sorry. Trump is running circles around Hillary, and that's why the DNC's rigged system is imploding. That's where he's coming from. Trump is running circles around Hillary, and that's why the DNC's rigged system is imploding. Wow. First of all, here's my response to the tweet. It's funny when I'm hearing a Trump supporter talk about a rigged system. After what we seen at the first DNC convention, where Donald Trump accepted the nomination for the first half of the DNC, looking at all the shenanigans that they had to pull against the delegates to make sure that Donald Trump gets this thing, escorting the media away so that they can't get an account. Yeah, there's all kinds of shenanigans that the first half, the right half of the DNC did at Donald Trump's inauguration. And so it's just so rich in irony to hear you guys talk about a rigged system. It's so funny. And then you think you're running circles around Hillary. See, there are so many different attempts to try to fix this thing. But the thing that I'm noticing is that we're not doing the number one thing that we have to do. And that is analyze how we got here. And then be honest about it. I am scared to say that it seems like I'm seeing the same system playing itself over and over again, and you think you're going to get a different result. And last time I checked, that's the definition of insanity. So this is what I'm saying. First, we have to acknowledge that we were played. And then we have to acknowledge what part did we play in us getting played. We will never be able to fix this thing until we acknowledge and deal with that component and that component first. How we got played and how we participated in getting played is because we were functioning uneducated, miseducated, and emotionally educated. I'm watching this thing play itself out again. I'm on Facebook. I post something in a Rubio supporter place, and they say, do you know this is a Rubio supporter? You can't post anything in a Rubio place. Cruz people, you can't post things in a Cruz place. I hear people say, if you're a Trump supporter, you can stop being my friend on Facebook. This is how we got here. Personalities. We're still keeping personalities out front. The principles that to help save America is taking the back seat again. Last time I checked, I thought Rubio and Cruz and everybody was an American. And I thought America needed to be saved. Without America, none of this stuff. Rubio wouldn't have a position if it wasn't for America. Rubio's not the solution. Understanding the principles of America is. Rubio and Cruz and Carson and Trump and all these personalities. We had 17 different ways to split Americans. If we would have coalesced around a principle, we would have removed 9 to 10 of the people running, or they wouldn't even have ran because they knew they couldn't meet the principles. Donald Trump would not have made it if we would have just coalesced around principles. But we proved that we were fundamentally transformed, and we keep on looking at human beings. This is why Donald Trump is right now the nominee. And we're repeating the same cycle trying to fix this thing. We're not educating ourselves. See, this is what happened. We took our responsibilities of Americans to teach and preach and talk and be conservative and Christian with our neighbors. We gave that duty to the Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity's, Herman Cain's, Fox News's, Laura Ingram's. We gave our duty of education to them. They spoke a great conservative game. When it came time to educate, we sent people over to these people and say, get educated, trust Rush, trust Sean, Herman, and Fox News, trust them. Because we had better things to do. We had vacations to go on. We have soccer games to go to. So we gave our conservative and Christian principles to personalities. These personalities became popular. Tops in the ratings, tops in the numbers, and everything. People, back in the day, if you wanted to be credible, you had to get on TV or radio. That's old school. Now to be credible, you have to have the most likes, shares, retweets, followers, and things of that nature. That's what makes things credible. We made Rush and Sean and them super incredible because Rush started before there was the internet and his success continued over. Sean started before there was the internet and their success continued over. We gave the American people carte blanche to these people to educate them. They became more credible than the American people. The American people, when we started seeing what was happening, they needed Rush and them to validate against us. So when we were saying Trump is a pig in a poke, a bull in a china shop, he is not a Republican, and we're being hijacked, Rush and them stood up and said, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not being dog. And when we said, Rush, you're selling us out. No, I'm not. I can't believe what you're doing. Hey, I'm just trying to explain. No, Rush Limbaugh, shut the hell up. You are a sellout, a turncoat, and you should be tried for treason, what you did to us conservatives. But then again, Rush, I can't make it all your fault. You're just who you are. A fence-riding opportunist. And you got your boy in. You gave Donald Trump his conservative credentials. But here's the deal. Until you turn them jokers off and make a mass exodus from the people that sold you out, the RNC, the DNC, whoever it is, you're going to repeat the same thing. You're going to repeat the same thing expecting a different result. Even though it's brilliant and it's energetic and things like this, you have to leave the people that sold you out alone. They cannot have any peace. We cannot compromise with them. You must stop discrediting the losers in your mind. Democrats are winners. Listen to what Hillary Clinton is saying. She's telling you exactly what she's going to do to not only Donald Trump, but the right side of America who he represents. They are the winners. And you're being talked out of listening to winners to listen to losers. Herman Cain is a loser. Herman Cain is a quitter. Herman Cain's presidential race analysis ain't worth a hill of beans. He could go march with Black Lives Matter as far as I'm concerned because Herman Cain has no credibility in telling you how to win. The same liberal media got his punk ass to quit. And they're doing the same thing to all of us. But you're going to listen to these charlatans in the conservative media constantly trying to tell you that they know what the hell they're talking about. They don't. We got to trade back. We got to take our principles back and make that the baseline and how we look at everything. That goes for me and the Mark Levins and the people that we do like and we do trust. Principles. We bit the social media personality and we're enacting the same losing strategy. We're picking personalities to get behind and kicking everybody out of our groups if they don't like our guy. What about our country? Hey, I'm telling you guys, you must be insane if you think you're going to still stay behind personalities and we're going to win this country back. We got to spend the next 4 years, definitely right now. There are down ballot people that needs our attention. We are going to lose everything focusing on personalities and not principles. Hey, I'm Phil Williams. That's my response to a tweet on the Phil Williams Show.